What up, guys? How's it going? I know it's been a couple weeks since I made a video. I'll get to some of the reasons for that a little bit later. It's Monday morning. It's definitely a bluebird day outside. There hasn't been new snow in about a week though, so it might be pretty icy. Might just do a couple groomers. We'll see how the day is. After that, we're gonna come back. I'll take you to this awesome restaurant that I found down the street called Hunter Gather. So, got a full day planned. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's go hit the mountain. What up, guys? That was an excellent day. Spent most of it on Blackcomb, actually on the Glacier chairlift, which I think is my favorite. Probably my favorite scenery. A lot of great blues, a couple good tracks, a couple nice blacks, and the snow was actually not too bad. I ended up going to the Whistler side at the end of the day, and that was extremely icy, so I ended up just downloading using the gondola. I usually like riding out, but it was just too icy. But Blackcomb was excellent, so I think I need to spend more time on that mountain. But right now I am starving. There's an excellent restaurant right down the street called Hunter Gather that I'm gonna bring you guys with me to, so let's go. What's up, guys? It's been probably about, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks since I made a video last. So I thought I'd just catch up with you guys and just let you know what's going on. For the past probably about 2 weeks, I've just been feeling a little in a rut, just lack of motivation, a little bit of depression. Just found it really hard to be motivated to record and film and whatnot. And I can't really pinpoint it to any one thing. I think that couple times a year I just go through these periods of up and down. I think that's just part of my personality. And I think as I've gotten older, I've gotten better at just realizing that that's okay. Not needing to feel like I need to go seize every day or to be productive, and because that can just help compound that feeling. It's kind of like the Tao might say, is learning to sort of ride these ups and downs. And, for the past couple of days, I've been feeling a lot better. And today I feel great. Got up early, spent a full day snowboarding, and was motivated to make a video again. So thank you again for just tuning in. I'm right now at Hunter Gather, which is a really cool spot. It's one of the only places that doesn't have a server. You just scan the menu at your table and walk up and order and pay, and they bring it out to you, which is I really like a lot. I also like that they have a outdoor patio, because I can record out here, and even though there's music playing inside, it doesn't get picked up and demonetized or catch the YouTube algorithm, which happened to me last time at the ramen place. So that's something that I definitely learned that I am going to be conscious of in the future. One thing also that kind of stopped me from putting out new videos was I had just been recording all the time and not editing them right away. And I also found this weird kind of like life filming balance that I'm still working on, but I can see this being sort of a future potential dynamic where, do I need to be filming everything all the time? Because to a certain degree, this is like working, for example. Is it like being on call all the time? Do I need to film every moment? How can I take time for myself and separate that from making videos and recording things? And I think what I've sort of narrowed down on right now is that I'm going to film 2 days a week is my goal. Maybe more, maybe less, but that's sort of my goal right now. And try to do all the editing on the same day and then release the video the next day. Because for my future plans for YouTube, that's going to be really critical. I need to be able to film and edit very quickly and try to get content out as soon as possible. So, and it also prevents a backlog of filming that just becomes sort of unbearable. And I think maybe if you're a photographer, you can relate. If you take a couple gigs that go for too long without editing the photos, it just starts this huge backup, and it's hard to just keep your head above water and stay afloat.
So today's Monday. I'm probably going to try to film again on Thursday. I just ordered the chicken shawarma with the mashed potatoes here, which I have not had. I had the falafel last time, and it was absolutely delicious. I also got this apricot sour beer. So I don't know if you're drinking anything, but if you are, cheers. And I'm just starving right now, so I'm excited to show you guys this food. And this place is probably the closest restaurant to my house, which is nice. I came here probably about a week and a half ago with a friend. No, actually probably about a week ago with a friend. And I was pleasantly surprised with the food, the quality, the price. They have a great happy hour from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Where a sandwich and a side, which is normally $17, is down to, I think, $11, which is a great deal just in general. In Whistler, you know, things tend to be a little bit inflated. As far as other things other than filming, you know, I've just been trying to stay in shape and stretch and get better at editing. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to release a lot of the video that I've taken over the past week and a half, because it just didn't really feel inspired. I didn't really feel like I had a purpose for it. And I sort of did some thinking over the past, you know, about week or so, and I feel like I now have a purpose and sort of a goal for what I'm trying to do with this personal channel for Alan O. And that is, I want to get better at speaking in front of the camera. I'm doing my best right now to eliminate the ahs and ums, which is very noticeable to me on the last video. And I think that as I work on it and get better and just learn to pause instead of having to fill each syllable, that's going to be a very beneficial skill going forward. And yeah, I touched on it earlier, but I just want to get really confident in my ability to film and edit everything in the same day. So I plan on probably releasing this video tomorrow in the morning if I can get all the editing done. And I just wanted to give a shout out again to Jake Adam Green, and who's going to have all the music that I'm going to put into this video, who's a very talented producer. He makes all kinds of stuff. I'm a big fan of his house. He's made some breakbeat recently, which is really good, and a lot of just lo-fi chill stuff, kind of hip-hop sort of beats, and it's all up on Bandcamp. Just pay what you want. And so just want to say that he's an awesome guy. And it's funny because we used to play Counter-Strike, and he used to host tournaments I used to play at as a kid. So it was interesting to reconnect with him when I played at the drive-thru before things really got shut down in Seattle. So that was just kind of a weird connection that I really enjoyed. I've heard that things in Seattle have been pretty interesting, just things being shut down again and going to full lockdown. I'm hoping that doesn't happen here. Things seem to be relatively under control, but you know, it's hard to say what's going to happen. I've definitely made a couple friends out here that I've been glad to spend time with, but still get, you know, pretty lonely at times. Also too, just having plans change so drastically, you know, I sort of felt like, and I think a lot of people felt this way too, a lot of people felt that they just sort of had everything planned out for this, at least this next year, or maybe going farther into the future. So from the looks of it, I mean, I'm probably going to stay up in Whistler until, you know, travel starts opening up again, music festivals start opening up again, which is probably going to be through the summer, and then, you know, maybe through the next winter. So, but I've just been having a great time up here as much as I can. I've been going snowboarding probably 4 or 5 days a week, maybe 3 or 4 days a week, depending. I've been in probably some of the best shape of my life, maybe not the best shape, because I've definitely been eating a lot more, even though I've been exercising a lot more, so there hasn't really been much of a net loss of weight. But in terms of just feeling strong and feeling capable, I think that as of right now, I'm probably feeling the best that I've felt, you know, maybe ever. You know, I kind of just wake up every day and I don't think about what's hurting or if there's pain. And if I do, you know, take a bad fall, I just kind of rest for a couple days and you know, let my body do its thing, and it seems to be holding up quite nicely. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Would you like any hot sauce as well?
Yes, please. All right, my food has just arrived, and I'm telling you guys, it looks fantastic. Let me put up my other camera right here so you can see. I got the chicken shawarma sandwich with these smashed potatoes, which I've never seen before, but it looks amazing. I mean, just look at the texture of this. It's so crispy on the outside. I gotta give this a bite. That was wonderful. And then right in here, got a nice chicken shawarma. I'm gonna give that a little unwrap real quick. You know, I've had a really enjoyable time just, you know, using my cameras and filming and whatnot. You know, to kind of talk about something that I've always kind of struggled with is feeling that if I put more effort into something or, you know, did more in a certain way, my life would have turned out better. And I think, you know, as I've gotten older and gotten to know myself better, being okay with things that didn't quite turn out. And a great example for me would be, you know, music production. I think I've had a lot of opportunities where if I wanted to get heavily into music production, I probably could have had, you know, people higher up that could have had ears on them back when I was, you know, DJing a lot back at Foundation for USC, or even, you know, when I was playing for Q, or even some of the connections that I have now. But, you know, I just never, and I tried. I installed Ableton and Fruity Loops probably 4 or 5 times in my life and just never really got drawn into it. And, you know, when I just never felt that connection, like this is really what I should be doing. And as I've been filming, I seem to be getting that sort of fulfillment. I think I sort of found, you know, aside from DJing, my next, you know, project or my next hobby, or hopefully, you know, at some point my next job that, you know, just sort of feels effortless, just feels, kind of hits all the check marks that I really enjoy. You know, I like going out and exploring. You know, I like sharing my life with people. I like being adventurous, and you know, I've learned that I actually really like, you know, filming things and doing video editing. So, all right, let's give this guy a quick try, shall we? I think I got some parchment paper on there. I don't even care. I'm gonna eat it anyways. These potatoes are so interesting. The preparation of them. I don't know if you can see them, but they are so beautiful. I don't think the focus is there on the camera. But a very nice mix of ingredients in here. You know, the vegetables are crunchy, the chicken is nice and tender, it's got a ton of flavor, and I fucking love pickles. I might have to edit that out, but I love pickles. I'm very glad that I get one of those. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything going on in my life right now. Just gonna try to keep snowboarding and stay in shape, and, you know, keep my eyes out for some potential, you know, either remote jobs or maybe sort of a marketing or something job over up in Whistler. But as of right now, I'm just trying to enjoy the winter and stay positive. I know a lot of stuff's going on, especially right now in the States and in Seattle. So just wanted to say I miss you guys a lot, and really happy that you guys have tuned in and again are just interested in what I'm doing. It would be really awesome if you would just hit the like and the subscribe button and the little bell notification. That would just be really helpful for me growing my channel and the YouTube algorithms. And I think we'll separate here. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.